How do you feel digital compares to physical?
Well, physical and digital, I think they're close. They're really bridging that gap, and a lot of it has to do, of course, with data caps and everything like that. But as I was mentioning, a friend of mine came over. We watched Endgame, did a comparison between the digital and the physical, and you could definitely tell a difference. There's a slight color variation and that kind of thing. So there are little differences, and of course, you get a little bit of compression artifacts. Sometimes that'll get in, and I've got good internet, but as we were talking earlier, not all internet is created equal. So there can be some differences based off internet speeds. But I think it's close. It really is. In a perfect world, it's pretty close. But audio wise is also where you're really going to feel the difference. Just a little bit of like a Dolby Atmos presentation is, I think, more noticeable on a physical release versus a digital. Unfortunately, we're still kind of lagging in that area with audio. But yeah, overall, just digital, physical. I think really they kind of live side by side pretty nicely. And I think if you're really paying attention, you'll notice the differences. But once again, I think audio is pretty much the way it kind of comes up short.
So you think percentage wise, 1 out of 100, how close would you say digital looks like physical?
Uh, it's close. It's very, I think, on an ideal internet's connection and everything, I would say it's about 95% close visually. Audio wise, I think it's a lot lower. I think compression honestly is really what kills it with the audio.
Yeah. I said that too. I said 95%. Yeah, I'd say about 95%. It's pretty damn close.
Yeah.
You always hear people like, oh my God, it's not even close. The digital looks nothing like the Blu-ray. And I've gone back and forth. Pretty freaking close.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's always easier to tell if you're looking in like a really dark movie, like a black movie in the black area where you can kind of see macro blocking on some streams. Sometimes you can't. Like it looks really good.
Yeah.
And then if you're watching some kind of like a different gradations of maybe something's going from like light blue to dark blue, you might be able to see some banding there in the digital stream, sometimes not. Sometimes if you're seeing movement, you might see a little breakup in the color on the stream, whereas obviously the physical is normally not. So those are usually the areas that I look for if I'm comparing the physical and the digital. And the digital is usually very, very close, maybe 95, 97%, if I'm going to put a number on it.
Yeah.
And then the audio wise is audios can be pretty big if you have a good enough system. If you have kind of an average system, if you have a soundbar, you're definitely not gonna hear a difference.
No.
Yeah, but if you have a pretty revealing system, then it can be pretty big as far as like space and clarity wise, especially up on the top end there. You might hear a little more cracklies or whatever, a little more it's not as sharp sounding, not as clean sounding. So
yeah, once the internet speeds really start kind of becoming more universally good, I think that gap will get a little bit closer. I think it'll be less difference in that area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like digital streams. I do digital reviews all the time. I think you do too, right?
I do on occasion. Mostly, I do digital reviews on 4K versus like only a Blu-ray release. When I think, what was it, the Ben Affleck film, The Way Back, or like that was a Blu-ray release, and then it was a 4K digital. So I did a 4K digital review on that. So typically, I won't do like a 4K digital versus a 4K Blu-ray. I'll just do the Blu-ray version, but that's usually when I do a 4K digital stream.
Yeah, I was gonna do the digital review for Tropic Thunder. Did you see? Do you like Tropic Thunder? I love that movie.
I love it. Oh, I love it. So many good lines in that movie.
Dude, I don't think you can't make that movie today.
No,
you just can't do it.
No.